Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons. So, of course, the last couple episodes we've been working on tropicraft, and I realized after I got back, I had meant to set this to load chunks, because we'd be away for a while, and I totally forgot. And so my cobbled gen wasn't really running the whole time. So, I did get that fixed. It's now loaded. But I didn't really have all that much. I just made like 7 triple compressed was all I could make. So I do probably need to add a second, another crafter right here that takes that compressed cobble and maybe makes double compressed. I think we're going to set that up today and basically just shift the chest over. There's a couple little automation things we're going to be setting up today. So first and foremost, though, this sifter with the mineral sands, I want to fix this up. And we're going to make a vacuum hopper. And let me grab... I actually have Eyes of Ender. I've still got to sort through everything. I've got it all... I sorted through some of it, but I've still got a bunch of like junk in this chest. Some of this we got to go through, and that's a lot of our stuff that we picked up from tropicraft. But I did empty out our backpacks, so... we're going to need an Eye of Ender. We're going to need a piece of obsidian, and then we're going to need like 2 hoppers, and I think... I mean, I've never automated the sifter, but I think that's going to be all that we are going to need for this. Because I imagine that it can input with... I imagine that it can input with just hopper, I should think. So, we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll do that. There we go. And for right now, this is going to go down in this automation mess down here, and we'll just put our sifter right here, and because I kind of want it out of the way, we'll put a hopper right there, and then we're going to put a... let me actually grab another chest real quick. Okay, we're going to put a chest setting right here, and we're going to put a vacuum hopper right there, and then we'll just say, let me go around to this side. We'll say that you're going to push items there. And so then I imagine if we were to dump in, say, the purified sand... Okay, that's not going to work, it looks like. So I guess what we're going to have to do is make a mechanical user instead. Which is also... I don't think there's anything in this pack that we just cannot craft just straight out. Did I not get any resonating redstone crystals? Actually, you know what? I probably don't have any. Now that I think about it, because I haven't really been mining since... Because, we did a little bit of mining at the start, and since the recipes aren't really tweaked, your materials go, like, super far. So, I don't guess I've actually mined redstone since they added extra utilities in. I don't guess. Let me grab that. Okay, and we're going to need to get ourselves a glass cutter. We're going to need to break down our ender pearl. There we go. And then I'm going to need 4 or 5 redstone, I think. Dropper. That. And then mechanical user. And this should be able to take care of the sand for us, I should think. I don't think this should have any issue. I guess it just has to be right-clicked, which is fine. We'll place it right there, and then we're going to say, I guess generic click should be good for this. Right. Maybe not. Place block. No, not. Huh, okay. Activate. Okay, activate block with item is the one that we need. So, there we go. And now, this is automated. And we'll leave it as random slot. That's fine. throw it up there. Turtle shell. Okay. Okay, and I don't know if there's going to be enough shells that we need another, like a chest extension or not. I'm going to say probably. Judging by this, I think we're going to need another chest. So let me add, because it's filling up quick. I'm just curious if there's anything useful at all that comes from this, to be perfectly honest, because so far it's looking like not. Because, like, the people in the town will trade for this, but like in the tropicraft towns, but the only thing they trade is like raw piranha and like random food items. And I haven't found, you know, I went through, I know I cut a lot of footage, you know, because I was actually exploring the tropicraft area. I explored like thousands of blocks, you know, and I went through like 8 or 9 towns in total while we were there. And the only villagers every single time was hunter villagers and fisher villagers. So, I don't know. I don't know if there's like anything useful from them or not. But okay, so while that's running, another thing I would like to do really, really quick is let's get ourselves another analog crafter. There we go. And let me get... I'm going to need a transfer pipe, a transfer node. Okay, and what I want to do is I just want to, let's actually grab all this stuff. And we're going to put this, we're going to set this analog crafter up right there. And we're going to say spread items. We don't really need sticky. And basically what we're going to do is we are going to just spread... Whoops. Yeah, spread them. Actually, I'll put sticky on there. It'll spread better that way. We're just going to spread this compressed cobble out through there. And then it's going to craft it into double compressed cobblestone. And that way, that kind of saves us a step. And it means it's going to store up more cobblestone while we're away. Because we might be away... Especially exploring dimensions and stuff, we might be away for a bit. So it's going to store up double compressed cobblestone, and then we just have to deal with the later stages. Which, double compressed, I mean, with all that, like 3 stacks or whatever, it only made 18. So it's only 2 crafts I have to do. And of course, we could add other analog crafters, but really after double compressed, you're talking about 729 cobblestone per, so it's actually not that bad. If I just let it happen to build up, 9 stacks, then all I gotta do is just shift click it all into the portable crafter, and then I can craft it up really easy. So okay, this is kicking through all this purified sand, and we have a pearl of razzle. That and the solo pearls were some of the things that those traders wanted. Let's see, we got buckets. I'll go ahead and put those into I'll go ahead and put those in here. Then we have wooden shovels and stone shovels. These are going in the trash because I'm already running out of space so fast. And I guess... Okay, there we go. That'll stack. And I'm just going to dump those in the trash. I don't need those. Okay, we're almost through all that purified sand. And so far, it just looks like a whole lot of junk to me. I mean, we've got these pearls, which, I don't know, we might go trade them and just see, but I think these things that stack, these are all just, I think they're patron or developer shells. I think a mix of both, but I'm pretty sure that's what all of these are. So I don't think they have any use for us. That one had like 3 things that just came out of it. Okay, I'm going to pull out some of these, and I don't know. I don't want to throw them away because I hoard everything, but I'm going to dump these like here. Okay, we've got quite a bit of quite a bit of clutter. It's still got a bit of purified sand to run through, but I don't think we're probably going to find anything other than like more patron shells. I imagine like the Frox Conch, Solonex Shell, Pearl of Razzle, Solo Pearl, Turtle Shell, Pab Shell, Starfish Shell, and Rube Nautilus are like the main ones, I think. So, because to be fair, we ran through a lot of sand. I don't know that the mineral sands and stuff actually had any more impact. And I'm fairly certain that we can actually use, well, I don't really have a whole lot of one sand. But I think we can actually just use standard sand too. So if I set this to redstone on, and I dump a piece of sand in there, yeah, see, regular sand works as well. So, and it makes stuff. There we go. Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't anything new. It was just more of the same bunch of clutter. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably take those shells out and just look around, and we might trade some of these. And maybe gather up more. I don't know. We'll see, but for right now, I'm going to leave that alone. And then that's running. Okay, and also while we were exploring the tropicraft, we got a golden case, basic case, and 2 basic cases. So let's go ahead and see what we got in there. We have a heavy great axe, mining speed of 16, sweeping with 20% attack speed, and 0.5 reach distance. Then we got basic case with a rusty mountain mover with explosive on it. And then a dainty mountain mover. Okay. Well, those are just going to go in there. Then we've also got some bottles of enchanting. I want to go ahead and pop these just because we can make use of the XP. And soon we're going to be setting up something so that... Oh, cool. Vanilla Tweaks ran into a lot of problems. And actually, we're pretty close to... That's not going to be enough. Okay. Okay, and I grabbed this, and I found that these shells, all these like special ones, or the normal ones, have entries in here. So most of, like a couple of these don't have anything. They just have the shell information. But then the Pab shell, it says named after one of the original modders of tropicraft Pablo Mittens. The Pab shell stands as one of the original items that was in tropicraft since version 1, but was never given a use. Which, for those of you who don't know, version 1 of tropicraft was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. This is like, tropicraft's one of the very, very old mods of Minecraft. The starfish shell, it's a starfish-shaped shell that drops when you kill a starfish, placeable on walls. The turtle shell, you can place on walls. Then there's the pearl black. It has a very high trade value with the Co tribe, found inside Frox conches on rare occasions. And then there's the pearl white, has a moderately high trade value with the Co tribe, found inside Solonex shells. Okay, so if we put these, I did place these on the wall a second ago. I was messing with them, and I was like, oh, hey. But you can put the turtle shell down, and then you can put the starfish down. Then, of course, these pearls, we're going to want to trade these. And then the Solonex shells, I think, can we... no, we can't right-click them. Okay. Is there any... Okay, I guess there's no way to break those open. And the Pab shells, the Rube Nautilus, and the Frox Conch. Aha. We can put these on the wall, though. But I guess we can't break these down. Yeah, we can just put shells on the wall. Okay. Yeah, all these can be placed on the wall. And then the pearls, I guess we just trade. And I guess there's no way to get the pearls out of those. I don't think so. I can't figure out a way. Well, one thing I didn't try, though. No. Okay, we can't. I'm fairly certain that we can't. So we'll just leave those in there. Okay, now the next thing that I want to do, this is going to help us out in terms of tropicraft as far as exploring goes. It's going to help us in the upcoming Aether and the Between Lands and all this different stuff. I want to get into a little bit of Vscraft. Because this isn't the mod, we need flight. I did have a comment about the dragon armor pieces, but we don't have any of those. So we haven't yet found those. And they're not craftable. They come from one of the loot mods. we can't craft those. And also the Supremium, I didn't realize this until it was brought up in the comments, but the Supremium armor, the flight is disabled, unfortunately, in this pack. So we can't get flight from that, which is kind of a bummer because you trade off like no fall damage for nothing. I mean, it's better armor, yeah, but that's as good as it gets. So honestly, at that point, you're just about better off just going with like a Neptunium chest plate. I think that would be just as well. So we might actually start working on getting that possibly, or like any of these. Zanite, or not Zanite, Gravitite is actually just about as good as Supremium, strangely enough. So, and that's actually not all that bad to get. What's this? Aether enchantment. Okay, but anyways, I want to get into Vscraft. So we have some sort of flight, especially for exploration. It's not like necessarily creative mode flight, but Vscraft is actually quite a bit of fun. The first thing that we're going to need is the airship workbench. We're going to need some of these logic chips. And I'm going to go ahead and craft up probably a fair few of these. I think, yeah, we're going to need logic. We're going to need a lot of logic chips. So let's go ahead. Grab this and just break that down. We'll grab that. Let's get, there's a half stack. We're probably going to need more of these. Vscraft, it does take it does take a fair amount of resources, depending on how far you get into it. There's our airship workbench, and this will also help out with building quite a bit because I'm getting to the point on the build where I need to go up, and so flight is going to help quite a bit with that. I do like the older versions of Vscraft more so than the newer version, but it's not too bad. There's also a manual here you can craft. I'm probably not going to worry about that because I've been through this a few times. Okay, so we're going to be making just our standard airship to start out with. And we're first going to need to get ourselves, we'll go ahead and get the 4 leads that we need. And I don't know if I have any of those. Would I have put them in there, or would I have put them... Okay, yeah, I think I don't have any of them. Let's see, let's get ourselves 2 slime balls and a bit of string. There's 4 of those. And then we're going to need to get the airship frame, which is just a minecart. Oops, wrong side. Ooh, I'm gonna have to go get more iron. Actually, I've got I've got iron. Let me get a stack of that going real quick. And then we'll get our airship frame. And then we're also going to need to get ourselves 2 airship engines, pistons, redstone, and then I think it was 4 of these. There we go. And then we're going to want a airship balloon, which is just leather and string. Oh, there we go. Airship balloon. And then the airship core. Okay, gold, diamonds. And you know what I don't have is a magma block. Is this craftable? Oops. Yeah, with magma cream. It might just be easier just to pop down. Actually, I've got 4 of them. Okay. Alright, so there's that, and... Oh, it's 2 diamonds. There's our airship core. And then we can make our... actually, I need to do it in this. So there is our airship. Okay, so you can see the core is a base, redstone 50, frame is a base, speed plus 0, engine is base, fuel 60, balloon is base, altitude 75. That's basically the stats. Everything's base level. So the highest possible Y level that this balloon can go right now, this airship, is Y75. So I can't even fly to where I'm standing right now. So we're going to have to upgrade all these different things, okay? And we need to make these upgrades. There's core upgrades right here, and you can see they take variable amounts of resources. So we're going to start with just upgrading the core. If I recall correctly in this version, you have to upgrade the core before, like, for example, I can't put like an upgrade tier 1 for the frame unless I have a core upgrade. Or actually, yeah, I can do a tier 1, I think, because it says this is the base upgrade. But for example, the frame upgrade tier 2, the airship must be a tier 1 to apply it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just go on through and get all the core upgrades for starters. And these require airship cores. So I am going to need to actually go to the nether and just get some magma blocks real quick. That's fine. Because it shouldn't take us very long just to pop down there and go get some. To get some magma blocks. So the only thing is I've got to get down there, and I don't even think that we've ever been down to the lava layer yet. Nope. Oh, I hate festive creepers. Well, goodbye. I'm just that intimidating, I think. He's just like, all right, I'm just gonna kill myself instead of face you. Alright, so I need to go... alright. We'll see. How shall we do this? I should have actually brought... if I brought some kind of burnable item with me... Oh, actually... Okay, let me, oh, what did I put it under? There we go. Combat, let's go ahead and take a point in melee damage. So we'll be up to 4 melee damage. I was waiting for 29. What do we need for the next one? 37 levels. Okay. Well, we're going to be setting up something automatic for that, so. I saw some prosperity shards over there, but, you know, in this pack, we don't actually need prosperity shards. I need them in Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles, but I don't need them in this one. I'd really like to just jump down. But actually what I should probably do is just dig into here a little bit. Okay, we've got magma squids. Those are for primitive mobs. Right down there is where I need to go. Great. That's exactly what I want. I hate blight mobs. I think they're the most terrible thing ever made. Okay, there's magma blocks. Let's go ahead and... we're going to need a fair few of these, so I'm just going to like stock up while we're here. Get quite a few while the getting's good, so to speak. And I'll take all of those. Hey, here we go. It's like a hive of the things. I will not be fighting the magma squid. I'm honestly at a point where I've been thinking about just disabling a lot of the scaling health mod, because it's just... unless it's just heavily tweaked to be good, it's just a really bad mod. Because it doesn't do anything right in my book. Like, blight mobs are just bad. They're just badly done because they're just over the top fast. It'd be different if they weren't like speed of light fast, you know, if they were just like, you know, just decent speed or like a little bit faster, something, but not speed of light. Just, and couple that with their like insta kill potential to just run up and insta kill you or two-shot you, and it's just over the top. It's just way over the top. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence, but I'm probably end up disabling it. And the scaling difficulty is just bad because you can't really... if you spend time building, then everything gets a lot of health while you're not gearing up. So I don't know. I know a lot of you guys in the comments had talked about that and how you had disabled scaling health or made it so it can't go over a certain point, and I'll probably do something like that before long. So we're only at like a 70-something difficulty at the moment, but I don't know. I don't like scaling health mod, and I like mob mods, and I like mods that make mobs harder. I love like infernal mobs and stuff. I don't like scaling health. I don't like it at all because it just doesn't do stuff right. But okay, so I probably shouldn't have even wasted the magma cream. I probably should have just done that in the first place. But okay, so we're going to need 5 of these airship cores. So we'll start with that. And we're probably going to burn through a lot of our resources right here, so we'll probably have to do a little bit of mining after this. That's fine. And our iron is done. Let's go ahead and grab that. And then, I can't remember if I need 1 or 2 of those. I'm going to grab, okay, I just need 1. All right, there's 5 airship cores. And then to upgrade this, we're going to need core shards for each of these. These are logic chips, gold, glass, iron. To make 4 of these. Glass, is there... I'm going to have to go get sand. Because we've got a little sand pit here that I can gather some from. So I'm going to gather up, I don't know, a couple stacks of sand real quick. Because we're going to need... Well, each of those crafts makes 4 core shards. And that's generally what you use. So it's actually not going to take all that much sand. But I really need some sand at the base. We need to get fire seeds up and going here soon. That's one of the ones I'm usually a little bit lazy on, just because it requires me to actually go and bucket the liquids, and so I don't ever bother with it a lot of times, or I put it off. I procrastinate on it really bad. So okay, so we've got almost 3 stacks of sand now. So we'll go ahead and get this stuff smelted up real quick. And then for the core shards, I'm going to need gold, I'm going to need iron, I'm going to need logic chips. I know I'm going to have to get more logic chips made. That's fine. We've got... I don't need them right this second. I'm going to put this stuff away too. Okay, so there's some glass, and let's get ourselves... I think each of these... No, those take frame casings. Those take core shards. So we're going to need... Or that's the core, though. Let's see. Okay, maybe we just need 20 of these. Maybe. I want to say, in Sifting, I think these made like 1 at a time or something, weren't they? Vcraft was a bit more expensive in that pack, but... anyways, we can get our core upgrade tier 1. Then we can get... I should be able to just go ahead and... There's tier 2. Tier 3 requires diamonds, then we're going to need emeralds and eyes of ender. So let's go ahead... 2 of those... 2 of those, and 2 of those. Okay, so tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. Okay. And what we're going to do, let's do it inside. We're just going to shift right click, toss that down. There's our airship. If we get inside of here and we open up the menu, and I've got to find... I'm going to have to adjust all of this stuff, but I need open airship GUI. Let's do it as, yeah, numpad 8 will be great, actually. Let's go ahead and we're going to say upgrade, and we're going to do the core. So we're going to put that there and click. And then we're going to put this one in and click. And put this one in and click. And click and click. Okay, so we have a level 5 core. Wonderful. And it actually looks like... I don't know if they keep changing it on me. This one's different now than the version that was in Sifting. Because the version in Sifting was the one where you didn't actually like use the upgrades. You applied them, but then you didn't use them up, and you could keep them, and you could share them with other people, and you could upgrade other airships basically for free after you had made them. I can't remember. This is like the 3rd version of Vcraft. I don't know what's going on now, so they keep changing it on me. Okay, so the frame upgrade, we're going to have to make frame casings for this. This is kind of in the same boat as the core shards. We're going to need 5 crafts of these. We're going to need a bit more logic chips. I'm running out of those quick. And also each of these frames take logic chips. So let's make a bit more of these. Sad thing is I'm going to run out of cobblestone. Well, I've got a cobblestone generator downstairs. I'm not going to run out of cobblestone anytime soon. So, okay. So let's get ourselves There's 9. That'll be good for a second. We're going to need to get ourselves... Let me just go ahead and just grab 16 more of those. And there we go. There's 5 crafts of that. Perfect. Okay, and then for the frame upgrades, we're going to need more airship frames. Ooh. This is going to get expensive. Very, very quick. And what I really need is the balloon upgrade, because that's gonna do our altitude. So I do want to get that. We'll get that in a second, though. I'm already too committed to this. Oh wow. Okay. Let me make more logic chips really, really quick. Oh, I'm just nomming some gold right now. It's great. I just love it. Strong furnace. There you go. Okay, so there's 23 more. That should be good for a minute. And then there's 5 airship frames. We'll get our core upgrade tier 1. There's 2 diamonds, 2 emeralds. We'll go ahead and get the tier 3 frame. Frame's going to cover our speed, which is good to have. We need to upgrade the speed on this, so... there's that. There's that. And then I'm out of cobblestone to make more logic chips. I'm going to need a little bit more logic chips, so... Let me go ahead... There we go. There's a bit more of that. And... There's our logic chips. Okay, and I'm out of gold. Okay. Or out of nuggets, but that's fine. And then our tier 5 frame we're going to need, of course, eyes of ender. I have some ender pearls downstairs, though. Luckily, we did that tropicraft exploration when we did, because we have quite a bit of ender pearls from that. Okay, so frame is now maxed. So, yay. And then next up, we need to... we're going to do the balloon upgrade. The engine is fuel efficiency. We'll get to that, but I really need the balloon upgrade. That's going to be airship balloons. We're going to need a whole lot of leather. Like a whole bunch of leather. So there's, oops, don't click on that. There's 4 of those. Okay, well anyways, I need to, let me grab over here. I've got cow essence. And this stuff we can turn into leather. So there's 63. That should be plenty for us. So, all right, let's make our last balloon. Okay, and then for this, we're also going to need balloon remnants, which take more leather and more gold and more iron. Let me actually grab this. We'll get that smelting. So the balloon remnants, there's what am I missing? Iron. Okay. All right, let me grab some iron ore here. Hopefully we've got enough resources for all of this. Okay, so balloon remnants. Let's do this. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then we'll get our balloon upgrade 1. We'll get our balloon upgrade 2. Why does it do that? What in the world is going on here? Okay, I'm just gonna toss that down for just a minute. Let me just go ahead and add these in. So, oh, whoops. There we go. 1, 2. All right, and then we're gonna need a couple diamonds, a couple emeralds, and then we're also gonna need 2 eyes of ender. Which now I'm having to start dipping. I'm starting to dip into my ender pearls from the tropicraft dimension. Okay, so balloon upgrade 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then all we have left, and then of course we got to get into modules, which we'll get into those. It'll probably be next episode though, judging by the amount of footage We're probably just going to get the airship built, and the next episode we'll actually get to play with it because we're going to make modules and customize it and all that fun stuff, and we'll actually dive into it. But then we're going to need some more logic chips. We're going to need engine fragments, which are like this. I think I've probably got the materials for this. Yeah. I just need 5 crafts of these. So there's that. And I am going to need more logic chips, of course. So let me get... we're going to be making these, which take airship engines. Okay, so our airship engines, there's those. And then for each of these, we're going to need... Okay, so we're going to need 10 more logic chips. And we're actually probably going to need... yeah, we're going to need more logic chips than that. Come next episode, we are. So, all right, let me pop down. Let me grab a little bit of this cobblestone. We've got the redstone on us. Yeah, I'm good on the rest of this stuff, I think. So there's 15 more of those. And then we are ready to get our upgrades. Okay, so let me get... let's see. How do I still have balloon remnants left? I fully upgraded this, didn't I? Or did I just make too many of them? I just made too many of them. Okay. Vanilla Twix apparently ran into an issue. Get off my screen. Get off. Okay. Anyways, there's our engine upgrade tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we now have, well, once I apply these upgrades, we'll have a fully upgraded Vscraft balloon. So we can start using this next episode. Add some modules to it. Make it nice. I think the modules... Okay, yeah, we have a cost here. And I'm going to have to look. I think this one we actually just... okay, whatever. Get out of here and... you better believe it's going to... Vanilla Twix is going to run into a problem. But we can add redstone into this. And I think that is the cost right here. Costs nothing. I think that's the cost. I'm going to have to look into it just a little bit because I'm actually not... This is like a new... this is like... I don't know how many iterations of Vscraft there's been. But they keep changing up the whole system. This one does look a lot better than the one that Sevtech had. I can drive it like a car right now. But I can't actually ascend just yet. But I wonder if I could just put blocks of redstone into this. Or do I have to actually break them down? Yeah, I gotta break them down. Okay. Well, give me just a bunch of this. I'm gonna go ahead and just toss a bunch of this in there. And I'm pretty sure this is what we use for upgrades. I think so. I guess we'll find out here soon. But yeah, the one that was in Sevtech, you know, it's Vscraft, it's fun, but this one seems a lot more promising because it seems like we can actually, like, we have so many points based on the level of the airship, and so, well, no, it looks like current module none. I think we just select one module. So, this one's actually probably not as different then. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It seems kind of similar in some ways, but different in others. So, I don't know. Like I said, they've changed it up quite a bit. So, who knows? But, anyways, we can just like a boat, we can just break that off, and you can see we have an airship, and it is the red quality. Everything's tier 5. The only thing better than that is the creative airship, of course. But you can see that our altitude is 200. Our fuel, that's fuel efficiency, is 10, which is the highest. You can see like these are like 60. It takes more fuel for this tier. And then, well, for some reason, these all have base tier. But anyways, it gets progressively better and it goes down to 10. And then speed on these is +0. This is +5 because we have a maximum frame speed. And then we have the redstone. These can only hold 50 redstone at base, then 100, 200, 300, 400, and then 500. So we have the best possible airship minus we don't have any modules in it yet. So, but anyways, I am going to end out this episode here. Next episode, when we come back, we're going to start off by messing with Airship a bit, and then we might actually return to tropicraft briefly, and just go take our pearls to the traders and trade, and maybe we'll find things out. But we'll see. We'll see, because we're still looking for the music disc, the fire armor, and then I'm looking for that one ashen mask. But before we can say, okay, we've got all the quests done in tropicraft. But there's also a couple other things I'd like to check out while we're there next episode. But we'll start off with a little bit of Vscraft and then go into that, which once we have our airship done, we're going to be good. Unless we burn it or something. I hope we don't. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys then.